こんばんは。フォレックス TV ニューヨークのレミです。4月4日金曜日の為替レポートニューヨークレビューをお伝えします。4日のアメリカ株式市場でダウ平均は小幅反落しました。ダウ平均は前日比16ドル50セント安の 12,609 ドル42セントで終えた。ナスダック総合株価指数は 7.68 ポイント高の 2070.98 で終えた。今朝発表された3月のアメリカ雇用統計で非農業部門の雇用者数が前月比8万人減少しました。3ヶ月連続でマイナスとなり、減少幅は市場予想を上回りました。また1月2月分の雇用者数も下方修正されました。3月の失業率は 5.1% に上昇しました。ニューヨーク外国為替市場で円相場は続伸しました。アメリカ景気後退の見方が強まり、円買いドル売りが進みました。ドル円は前日比80銭円高ドル安の101円40銭から50銭で取引を終えた。ユーロ円は前日比65銭円高ユーロ安の159円65銭から75銭で取引を終えた。ユーロは対ドルで反発し、前日の終値から 1.57 ドル台前半に水準を切り上げた。それではトムソンファイナンシャルの通貨アナリストジョール・クルーガーさんとのインタビューをご覧ください。
Well, today is Friday, and that means we got the U.S. employment situation report, and the non-farm payrolls came in worse than expected, minus 80,000 for March, and we also saw January and February's figures downwardly revised by 76,000. And also, I think another component of the report that was surprising was the unemployment rate, which spiked to 5.1%. So this week we've seen worsening in U.S. fundamentals, but we've also seen a softening in economic data over in the Eurozone. So let's start out with the pair of euro-dollar. Heading into the weekend, and also now that we're in Q2, if you could give us your fundamental take on what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, I think that what we're seeing right now is people are starting to realize that there's been this decoupling theory that people have talked about for the past several months, that the United States, what the United States is going through, they're going to be sort of going through that alone, and the rest of the world's going to be fine. And I think that we've slowly started to see this over the past several months with the UK and with Canada, and people have sort of been waiting on the Eurozone. Trichet's been continuing to focus on inflation, and the data seems to be fine. But what we're seeing right now is a Federal Reserve in the U.S. that's sort of taken the bull by the horns and gotten ahead of the curve and cut and tried to deal with the problems that are going on. They've been able to foresee that and anticipate it. And as a result, today's number, the non-farm payroll numbers, you saw the market was really well positioned for the worse than expected number. Initially you had a bit of a jackknife move. The dollar sold off, but ultimately the market sort of held in well with the number, and you've seen that over the past several days. Equities have held up. If you look in the Eurozone right now, like you said, finally this week we're starting to see data starting to weaken. We had factory orders, services PMI, and retail sales all this week come out, and they were all disappointing and worse than expected. So I think that you're starting to see that pressure come out of the Eurozone. We're going into this weekend. We have the ECOMIN FinMin meeting, and there was talk sort of midweek about about pressure on the elevated euro. So I think that, in conjunction with starting to see evidence of a cooling off in the Eurozone economy, should put pressure on the euro going forward.
Well, Joel, you've highlighted the fundamental concerns for euro-dollar, and it'll be interesting to see how all this plays out, especially since we do have the ECB rate announcement next Thursday. But in the near term, where do you see euro-dollar headed technically?
Yeah, technically, I think the market's really attempting to break lower. You have a bit of a capitulation going on right now. We made those highs up by 159, and we sort of come off down below 154, and now we're retracing back up. I think the market's going to try and put in a lower top up here ultimately and try to break back down into the 153s and continue lower. So I really feel that we're at this point of inflection here with the dollar. It's been trying to top, the euro's been trying to top out now, and I think that you're looking at some good, going forward, some good medium-term dollar strength.
以上トムソンファイナンシャルの通貨アナリストジョール・クルーガーさんとのインタビューでした。 ForexTV ニューヨークのレミがお伝えしました。最新の為替情報については ForexTV ジャパンをご覧ください。